Okay, everybody, how you doing? Dray Jaymes here, back at it with another audio podcast, vlog, whatever you want to call it. Um, man, you can find me at on Apple Podcasts, Spotify, Anchor for my podcast on there. XP Podcasts, Expendable Potential. I mainly talk about video gaming and pop culture, sometimes wrestling. It's a variety podcast. I don't have a set theme that I have on that show. And also, I'm here on YouTube and I'm active on IG at Dray Jaymes. Anyway, how y'all doing this evening? 7:43 in the evening, and I was looking around the interwebs here, the interwebs. Who says that? Anyway, and says here it's an article by Sports. What is it? Skeeta. All right. WWE rumor roundup. Big name crits the company. Current superstars to become the next Raw creative head. McMahon broke three-time champion's confidence. Lesnar update of the 20th of August of this year. All right, so the major bullet points of this article by Seven Sack Diva. I think I'm pronouncing the the link to the article is going to be down below in the description box below. All right, so major details on Vince McMahon's harsh words to a former champion WWE, and then welcome to the daily WWE rumor roundup, whatever, whatnot. I think I'm not supposed to read that. Excuse me. Anyway, 5 Renee Young quits WWE since her notice. You know what? I'm happy for Renee Young because they treated her like shit ever since her husband John Moxley went to AEW. I knew there was going to be some low-key backlash based on the fact that her husband have moved on away from WWE, and also Moxley was on the Chris Jericho podcast, and he kind of spilled the beans on the inner workings backstage, so that got him a little bit of heat with Vince. And then I know that the company, the office, wouldn't disrespect Renee Young up front. They did it low key, like I said, like when she had coronavirus, and she's cured now. There was allegedly the company hasn't called her to make sure she all right, and I think WWE has a habit of that. Every time their performers, their staff, get sick or under the weather, the WWE is so damn arrogant that they won't even call a person whether or not they're okay. You know what I'm saying? But Renee Young had it with the WWE. I mean, I thought she was doing good. She was the first female announcer at the booth. I think that was pretty awesome. And then all of a sudden she got demoted. And then, she was the lead announcer for Backstage. Now, Backstage was a good idea at first. I thought I saw some promise with WWE Backstage. I actually thought it was going to be like, like a Hard Edition style inner workings backstage scripted show, But it's just turned out like any other show that WWE produced, bland and boring and non-special, CM Punk did his hardest for the first show, it gathered a lot of viewers, but at the same time, it didn't stick, you know what I'm saying? It wasn't what the fans wanted, really, I think. I mean, of course, CM Punk has his thing with the WWE, but I think Renee Young, moving on to some other profession or within the entertainment avenue, perhaps she can go to Fox and be a contributor, not Fox News, Fox, all right? Or she can either go to AEW and be with her husband. I think that could be awesome. Also, you be with her husband, chilling, just being with them. They're a married couple, and I know how Moxley is with AEW, and then Renee Young be on Fox, and they're schedules might clash and they won't see each other. So I think the best thing is have Renee Young be in AEW so their relationship won't be strained. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you never know. Their relationship is probably strong enough that they won't have a strained relationship. But I'm very happy that when they have an opportunity to move on from WWE, at least she can like think back and like, hey, I worked for the WWE. Has given an awesome salary. You know what I'm saying? And plus her name is out there. She got like a little following. She can make her own YouTube channel, make a job out of it, and collect dollars. I don't know, shit. Anyway, see here. I think I don't. Let me go on my phone because this website. Anyway, all right. Yeah, it says here in the article, popular presenter and former Raw announcer Renee Young has decided to leave WWE after spending years as part of the company. Young, who is married to the current AEW World Champion Jon Moxley, has decided to quit WWE after a role in the company was greatly reduced this year. Young was the face of the shows such as Talking Smack and WWE Backstage. Talking Smack was awesome. That was an awesome ass show. And then WWE Vince McMahon, why I put WWE in front of his name, I don't know. Vince McMahon was like, come on, pal. They got him in too much pressure with some shit. I don't know. He didn't like it. I guess they was opening the door too much, I guess. I don't know if you understand that analogy. So Young was the face of shows Talking Smack, WWE's Backstage, both of which got canceled. Here is what PW Insider has reported on the issue. WWE broadcast personality Renee Young is leaving World Wrestling Entertainment. PWInsider.com has confirmed with multiple sources. We are told Young gave the company notice a week ago and she intends to exit. There is no word when her final date with the company is yet. There are rumblings that Renee Young may be AEW bound, but no confirmation for these rumors is available as of right now. Triple H talked about Renee Young doing a media call and stated that he really enjoyed working with her. And I quote, yeah, I won't comment on the status of Renee. I'll let Renee deal with that on her terms. But as far as her as a person, as a part of WWE, it's been awesome. And she has been a large part of this. And I personally enjoy working with her tremendously. And it's been awesome to see her do and attack different things within the company and trying different roles. And I thought she done an amazing job of all of them. Now I let her handle the rest of it, but as far as her contribution, they have been awesome. So Triple H gave us some nice words regarding Renee Young, and I'm trying to figure out what other articles was on this was on this website on my phone. I'm guessing that's the big one. Yeah. Oh, here it is. The Thunderdome. So WWE, I ain't gotta read that article anymore. So WWE decides to move out of the Performance Center and go into the Amway Center or arena to build their version of a WWE themed venue called the Thunderdome. It's going to have all this technology and graphics and lower thirds and pyro everywhere and shit, lighting. I think it's going to be awesome. They're making Raw, SmackDown, having the big four pay-per-views quality and production. That wasn't really the problem with WWE. It wasn't the venue or the lighting, the aesthetics of the show. It was basically, I stopped watching Raw and SmackDown, and I watch AEW now. I stopped watching Raw and SmackDown and NXT because I keep forgetting about them. Basically because Raw and SmackDown keep promoting shady storylines. Storylines that don't make sense. Like they have a short-term process with their storylines. You know what I'm saying? I love the long-form process of their stories. How the build up, the anticipation. Then when you go to an important pay-per-view for the resolve, it becomes special. But it becomes special with the wrestlers that's working it. You know what I'm saying? When the wrestlers make you, the superstars, make you believe in what they're doing to make that storyline come alive. You know what I'm saying? I know they got some talented writers backstage, but they're being stifled by Vince McMahon and how he wants the show to be portrayed. Vince McMahon is WWE's downfall because he's getting too fucking old and he's been at the job for so long managing the shows that he's losing his mind. You know how a person, they at a job for so long, that's all they know, and then they start getting older, and then it's the magic is not there anymore. Time has changed and passed. He believes that, I don't know what he believes though, but I was just saying, he believes that stuff that happened when he had success is working now. No, you need a younger mind at the helm. You need a Triple H or a Shane McMahon. And by me saying that, Shane McMahon allegedly is going to be the new head of the show on Raw. Because that's giving Bruce Prichard the break and have him just focus on SmackDown. I knew when I've heard the news about how they fired Paul Heyman and then Bruce Prichard is going to be running both Raw and SmackDown as the creative director or some shit. What's the name of that title? Executive director or something? Anyway, I knew Bruce was going to be tired of that. You know, it's so many days of, it's so many hours of the day, and you bound to get fucked up if you have that sort of schedule. So you need two separate people running those separate shows. One at SmackDown, one at Raw. Don't give a person a double dose of responsibility. That would make anybody lose their fucking mind. So Shane McMahon allegedly is going to run Raw, and then you have Bruce Prichard going to run SmackDown. And by the way, I saw clips, bits and pieces of Raw Underground, and I like it. You know, I like what I saw it bring a little bit of realism, MMA background of what Shane wanted to do. He was trying to buy UFC back then before Jufa, and Dana White took it over. You know, it's new. It has room to grow and progress and stuff like that. Give it a little suit feel. I kind of like that. You know, anything what Vince McMahon is doing, because you know how his brain works. If it's not selling, if the gimmick is not selling, it's trash. In his mind, if the gimmick is goofy and makes him laugh, he likes it. I don't know. The fuck, Vince is strange, but yeah, the Thunderdome is the WWE program is going to look nice though, but how's the story is going to be? How's the storylines are going to be? I don't know. So that's it of this wrestling retort. Hit me back on this channel. Hit that like button. Comment below. Social media links like my podcast information is down in the description box below. I'm in Facebook jail, but you can't fucking go on my Facebook profile. My channel's on there. Fucking, I didn't even do anything to get in Facebook jail. Why I'm telling you this? I'm sorry. Hit that bell and subscribe. Peace out.